Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at some new gels from Madam Glam, so please make sure to stay for the entire video for the swatches and the tutorial video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So like I said, we're going to be looking at some new gels from Madam Glam. This is their new February collection. I'm not sure of the name. I can't remember the name of this collection, but I will pop it up on the screen. I did receive 8 other colors. I'm so appreciative because lately they have been sending me like their entire collection. Super grateful for that. This collection has so many holographic, like glittery, shimmery colors, and I'm super excited for that because I really love gel polishes that look like with glitter. I love anything that sparkles and glitters, so this collection was very pretty to me. I'm just going to briefly show you guys what they look like inside the bottle, and then I'm also going to be showing you the names of them. And then of course, my favorite part, I will be swatching all of these colors. I just think the swatching process is so satisfying to watch. If you are looking for some good quality gel polishes, I do recommend Madam Glam. I have been working with them for a while now, and I really do love their pigmentation of the gel polishes, the consistency. And I always forget to mention, I do want to talk about their VIP membership program because I always forget, or I just don't have time since my videos always like go super fast. I just forget to mention it. Madam Glam have a monthly subscription program called the VIP membership, where it's like a monthly fee. I believe it's like $29 that you pay to Madam Glam, and the good thing about that is like the $29 that you pay doesn't go to the brand. It actually saves in like a savings account for you to spend on the Madam Glam website. And I think that's so nice because you don't have to pay them for the membership and then go in and pay for the gel polishes. So basically all of the money that is taken off your card for the membership is saved into your account so that you can spend later. And not only that, you get the gel polishes like 50% off, which comes down to like $9, which I think is good for gel polishes, especially like good brands of gel polish. And not only these gel polishes are super good quality, but they are cruelty-free, 21-free formula, and vegan, which I think is really nice. And yeah, I just love these Madam Glam gel polishes. So I'm going to be just showing you the last few colors here, and then I'm going to swatch all of the colors and show you what they look like. So I did speed up the swatching process. Personally, I like watching swatches when it's sped up. Like for some reason, I just love the I'm not sure how to explain it, but I love watching sped up swatches. And I sped up mine because this video is already long as it is. I might go in and like trim some stuff down and take some unnecessary or repetitive stuff out. But I did speed up this process. I really hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. It was super satisfying to me, and once I swatch them, I will show you guys what they look like. So this is the last color that I'm finishing up. I did go in with 2 coats. So this here is just 2 coats of all of the gel polishes. And then I also did top them off with a shiny top coat from Madam Glam. I really do love these colors. I am going to show you guys what they look like with the flash because I feel like the camera doesn't do these polishes any justice. So you can see them a little bit better with the flash on. You can see the shimmers in them. You can see the sparkliness. Super pretty. I absolutely love these gel polishes. And then I'm also going to show what they look like outside. Please prepare to have a lot of close-ups of these gel polishes in this video because it was just like super hard not to like show them. All of these gel polishes are just super pretty. I absolutely love them. And don't forget, you can save some money off. I will have my discount code linked down below if you are interested in purchasing this collection collection or any other gel polishes from Madam Glam, so please make sure to check the description box. And once again, this is their new February collection. So let's get into the actual nail video. I'm going to be starting off with the nail tips. These are the 3XL stiletto nail tips that I get from AliExpress. I will link them down below. Along with my little mini beetle slide, I'm going to be using the Bella Vena 4-in-1 base coat. This has got to be my favorite 4-in-1 base coat that I've used. It has such great consistency. I love how the bottle looks. This is going to be my go-to for now. I do keep this close to have it close to me whenever I get ready to do a press methods or just use it. So I'm going to be applying these nails using the press method just like I always do. I tell you guys, I make sure to cut on my lamp. I just put some inside the nail tip, and then I start at the cuticle area and just add pressure towards the rest of the nails so that the gel polish easily flows over the rest of the nails. And I do apply them like that every time. It's such an easy process. I get minimum spillage when I do it like this, but also you have to keep in mind that you do need less of the base coat for the smaller nails. I do cure them for about 10 seconds. Well, not even that long, because it doesn't take long for these to flash cure and stay in place. But once I do have all of them on, I do cure for a full 30 to 60 second cure in my bigger light. So now that I have these nails fully cured, I do like to go in around the cuticle area with this needle cleanup drill bit that I got from makartt. I have been loving this. I only used it a few videos, but I do love it a lot so far. I will link it down below. I do like to go around the cuticle area just to clean up any of that spillage and get that area to look a little bit neater and cleaner. Next, I go in with my hand file to clean up the sides of these nails. And then also these stiletto nails were rounded out at the tip, and I wanted them to be really pointy, like extendo stilettos. I wanted them to be really pointy, so I did add a lot more pressure towards the tip of the nail just so I can get that how I like. And then I do file a little bit underneath the nails just to kind of clean up that area and have it lined up with my sidewalls. I don't know why, but for me it's so fun to shape stiletto nails. Just getting that point to a really sharp point is super fun. And as you can see here, there's such a big difference compared to the other nails. So off camera I am gonna go ahead and repeat that to all of the other nails, and this is what they're looking like. And then I just removed the dust, and now we're going to go in with the application of the gel polishes. So I got my swatches. I picked out the colors that I want, and I wanted to use these 4 colors. I'm going to be starting off with the purple, which is Eternal. And then, the pink was Eternal, but the purple is Lovesick. And then I'm also going to be using the green, which is Peppermint Kiss. And then I'm going to be using the blue, which is Bubble Bath. These are the 4 colors I'm going to be using. So this part of the video is going to be rather simple because I'm just going to be applying 2 coats of this to all of the nails. I'm starting off with the blue for my pinky nail, and I'm just going to be painting these nails just a solid color. It does get repetitive, so I will be speeding up the second part, but I'm just going to be, like I said, I'm just going to be painting the nails each color. I'm doing my pink on the ring finger, so on and so on. And I will be doing the pink on my thumb as well, just to tighten that pink again because I really loved it. I do make sure to clean up around my cuticle areas before I cure. I'm gonna pop them in the light for about 30 seconds and then go in and do my second coat. So if you are watching this video, I just want to say thank you for clicking on this video and watching it and hanging out with me today. Make sure to give this video a like and leave a comment at the end of the video. And if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to go ahead and do so. Just pointing out something else that I did like about these gel polishes, they aren't too harsh for the first coat since they do have glitter shimmers in them. Applying 2 coats sometimes may make the nails look bulky, but I love how the first layer is super thin. And sometimes a thin gel polish is not good, but for these, since they do have glitters in them, I absolutely loved it, so that you can build them up to your liking. I do like them with 2 coats, so like I said, I'm going to be doing 2 coats, but I do like how they give that really springy pastel look with just 1 coat. I'm just going to finish up polishing the rest of the nails. I'm going to cure them, show you guys what they look like, and do a second coat, and we can get into the rest of the design. So this is just one coat. Like, is it just me, or is it giving like very springy, like pastel? Super pretty. I love these colors so much. Like, I just love that shimmer in it. But now I'm going to quickly do a second coat over all of the nails, and then I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. Now that I have on my second layer, I'm going to be adding a layer of base coat. I'm going to be adding some acrylic to do some 3D flowers, as you guys saw by the title and thumbnails. So I wasn't sure if the acrylic would like stick to a shiny surface, or if it would like manipulate it in any way. So to protect the gel polish, I'm going to add a base coat on top, and then I'm going to cure that and then buff away the shine from that. I hope that makes sense. So I'm just going to be applying this, curing it for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to buff away that surface shine. When buffing the surface of the base coat, I do make sure to do it lightly because I don't want to like foul away the shine from the gel polish underneath. So for the 3D flowers, I'm going to be using this white acrylic powder, the 3D French. I got this from Amazon a few months back actually, and I never touched it, and I didn't realize it was like the 3D one. I seen on TikTok like the 3D is better for like sculpting, doing like 3D nail art, and I didn't realize. I just wanted like a regular white acrylic powder. But now that I did get it and I'm doing this design, I'm glad that I actually did get that. So I'm also going to be using the neutralizer that I got from Not Polish. I do add a few more drops than the directions say to, because I do like to minimize this smell as much as possible. For this time, it wasn't as strong. I did smell it just a little bit, but it wasn't bad at all. Usually it would be like floating and lingering all the way down the hallway, but it just stayed in my room like very lightly. And then for the 3D flowers, I did order these brushes from Amazon a while ago. I never touched these. Like, this is my first time opening these brushes, even to feel like the bristles on them. The handle looked really pretty, has some blue and purple glitters in them, and I was kind of scared like these brushes from Amazon would be like very cheap, so I will just test them out in today's video. So yeah, I just went ahead and dipped that into the monomer, swirled that around and mixed in the neutralizer with the monomer, just to kind of break in the brush. And I'm just going to be starting these 3D flowers. Going into making these 3D flowers, I didn't have any practice. I didn't even watch like a tutorial video to refresh my memory. I didn't look at any pictures. I just went right into it. So I do know that you really do need to work with like really small dry beads, because otherwise it would just spread all over the nail. So that's how I started it off. I placed a little small bead, and then now I'm just taking the brush and just kind of sculpting out the petal. I did find out and notice that working with the petal would be the easiest going into this design, because even though you are working with like really dry beads, once you set it down on the nail, that's as wet as the bead is gonna get. So it's easier to like spread out the like the wider part of the petal, and then once the acrylic starts to dry a little bit, you just kind of form in and make the center of the nail just a little bit more pointier than the rest of the nail. And that's kind of how I did, and like I just figured that out. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. I did expect these to be a little bit more challenging, but it was actually super easy. I did have some problems with like getting these centered and making them all the same size, but like I said, I didn't have any practice, and this is my first time doing this. I did buy these brushes like a while back, so I did have doing this design in my head for a while, and these gel polishes was just the perfect way to tie in this design, since these colors was like very springy and pastel-y, and just the glitter effect to the gel polishes. I thought this would look really nice in the background. So I'm just going to be doing some 3D flowers over all of the nails. This first part I'm doing, it is in real time, so you guys get like the full effect of how I did this. Of course, like I said, I'm going to be doing this over all of the nails, so the entire process of me adding the 3D flowers will not be in real time. I will speed it up. It does get a bit repetitive, so I did cut some parts out just so you guys can see like the just about like the full process of me doing it, but not the full process, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just starting off by placing another bead, and I'm going to like the outer side, and I'm working with like the point, getting that right, and then I flare out the petal part. I did say working with like the flare of the petal was better to like start off this design, but however I didn't do that exact step to each of the petals. It just kind of like, you just kind of like work with the petal and like what works best for that bead, because not all beads are going to be the same in shape and amount. So like you just kind of go with the flow and like just shape that bead into the petal however you like. But if there were specific steps on how to do this, I would recommend working with like flaring out the petal and then going into like the center of the nail and making that like a little bit smaller so that it meets in the center. I'm really hoping I'm making sense. The longer the bead sits there, it just gets drier, and working with it like as it's drying, it's just easier to like sculpt that and make it a little bit more smaller and it stays in place. I'm really hoping I'm making sense, but yeah, that's just what I did for all of the flowers. And the first flower, it kind of reminds me of like the little flowers in the sky on SpongeBob. Like, it was just so funny because my sister said that as well. And yeah, I'm just gonna be doing this to all of the nails. For the second flower that I'm doing on my index nail, I don't know what happened to this flower. It did come out like elongated and like really crooked. I think it's just because like I wanted that to be like on the side of the nail, but there was like a really weird space, and then I tried to fill in that gap, and the points in the center just didn't meet up together, and it made this flower look really weird. But once I add in like the little rhinestone, I guess it kind of tied it together. I could have kept it like this at 2 beads, but I tried to be extra and add another one, and to fill in that one I needed to add in another one. And also, I think what threw this off was the second bead that I added, the point didn't line up with the first one, like it was like below that. So yeah, that just made me fill in a little bit more of the petals, and this is how it turned out. Really not looking like a cute flower, but I left it like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat this 3D flower set to all of the other nails. And this is the part I'm gonna speed up because it gets a little bit repetitive like I said, and I'm just doing the same exact thing. I also did think the 3D French acrylic powder did help out a lot, because I believe if I used like a regular white acrylic, the powder would have just been like running all over the nail. So if you are gonna be doing this, I do recommend getting like the white 3D French. That is so much better. I also did think about doing this with some poly gel, but I didn't want the nail to be sticky, so I just went with acrylic, and it turned out really cute. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch this process. If I feel the need to mention anything else, I will pop back in later. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this process of the video. Make sure to give this video a like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm just gonna let this part play out. So the closer I got to my pinky and thumb, I did feel like they came out a little bit better because as I'm going through each nail, like I'm just getting the hang of it and finding like what works for me. So I do feel like the closer I go to like finishing off the set, they did look a lot better. And for the ring finger, I'm starting off at like the cuticle area. It's gonna be like 2 little petals coming from the cuticle area, and I really did love this placement. Like out of all of the nails that I did, my ring finger was the cutest placement that I did, and I really loved it so much. Like it was just so pretty, symmetrical, and the petals just came out super cute. So yeah, this was my favorite, and I love how I had like the 2 coming from the cuticle area. Like I just cannot get over that. That was just super pretty. And yeah, I just wanted to pop in and say that, but like I said, it does get better as I'm finishing off the set. So I went ahead and finished off the pinky off camera, and this is how the flowers are looking so far. I also did go ahead and finish the thumb as well. I do love the thumb. I feel like they look a little bit more symmetrical and neater. I really do love how the half flowers look. Like something about those just hit a little bit different. Like I just love those so much. So yeah, this is how the flowers are looking, and I did allow them to completely dry. I didn't have to do any shaping because like why would I go in and shape these? So yeah, I didn't have to do any shaping, but I am gonna go in with some rhinestones. I picked out a grid of rhinestones where the colors that I applied underneath match the rhinestones. So I'm just taking this Model 1's gel glue, and I'm going to be matching up the colored rhinestones to the gel polish underneath the 3D roses, and I'm just going to be placing a simple rhinestone in the center of the flowers just to give it something more and make these flowers look a little bit cuter. After I add the rhinestone, I do flash cure with my mini flashlight, and I do need to change the batteries because you can barely even see like the light coming from it, which means it's really low. But I'm just going to be doing that for the rest of the nails, matching the color rhinestones to the color gel polish. So now that I'm done adding on the rhinestones, it's time to top coat the nails. So I did pull out my no wipe top coat from Madam Glam, and at first I started top coating like around the flowers. I wasn't sure if I seen people top coat the flowers, but like I wasn't sure, so eventually I just started like top coating over the petals, and I just top coated like everything. It was a little bit more time consuming to try to get in like all the nooks and crannies, all those tight spaces to make this top coat look even. And then once I finished doing that nail, I did think about like adding some rhinestones and like the extra space, but I didn't like it. The placement looked weird, so I ended up taking that off, and I'm just going to be top coating the rest of the nails and also top coating over the flowers. And for this, I didn't want like the top coat to like run everywhere, so I did cure for 30 seconds after each nail, which was even more time consuming, but I think it was worth it for this design. If you are still here watching, I wanted to say thank you and that I love you so much, and I really do appreciate you. Just thank you for sticking around for this long in the video. Like, I really do appreciate it. So as you guys just saw, I did rub on some cuticle oil because I did have to nourish these crusty, dry cuticles. Once I rub that in, this is how the finished set looks. Everything is just so nice. I'm actually so proud of myself because, like I keep mentioning, like this is my first time trying to do the 3D flowers, and they just came out so nice. Like, I absolutely love this design so much. I'm really surprised, like doing these flowers wasn't that hard at all. Like, it was actually pretty easy. I do recommend you guys trying to do these flowers, and I will link the products and supplies that I use to do these down below, just in case you guys want to use them, along with the new Madam Glam collection. Please do not get distracted by the cuteness at the bottom of the left side of the screen. That's just Klaus, a new puppy that we recently just got, and for some reason he wanted to be in the background of my videos, and like I just couldn't move out this spot because this is like the only like good spot I could film and get these angles at. So yeah, please do not mind that. But yeah, like I said, it was super easy, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this design. These are one of my favorites, definitely one of my favorites. Like, these angles are just so nice, and I really do appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully I covered everything that I wanted to say. In a few seconds you will see Zeus run up in the back of the camera too. Like, they just wouldn't stay out the background on my videos. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this design, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.